The cast for The Last of Us Season 2 is beginning to fill out. We've had two major characters being casted now in the last 24 hours. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and we have more news regarding Season 2 of HBO's The Last of Us. Now, earlier we made a video about how Caitlin Dever had been casted to play Abby in the upcoming Season 2 of The Last of Us. Obviously, Abby, one of the main characters. If you know, you know. No spoiler alerts, but yeah, it doesn't end well for Joel, let's put it that way. But we know that she was casted as Abby, but now we have another important character. I would go as far as saying a major character, maybe not as major, maybe not as important as Abby, but still pretty big character in the second game, and that, of course, is Jesse, and he will be played by young Mazino. Now, I don't know too much about young Mazino, but he was nominated for his breakout role in Beef. Now, I am yet to watch Beef, but I know that Steven Yeun was in that show, who played Glenn in The Walking Dead, and it's got a lot of positive reviews, and I probably will check Beef out. Honestly, I've no beef with the show, I just haven't got round to watching it, but it does look and sound like it's a good show, so therefore we probably will check out on the channel. And I guess maybe young Mazino's role in Beef has got him the opportunity here to play Jesse in The Last of Us. Now, obviously, Jesse is a big part of his community. He puts everyone's needs before his own, and he's not afraid to sacrifice. He's not afraid to do dangerous stuff in order to help the people around him. I would go as far as saying Jesse is one of the more likeable characters in Season 2 of The Last of Us. Hell, he is possibly the most likeable character, and this is coming from a guy that actually hasn't even played The Last of Us Part 2. Obviously, I know what happens. I've seen gameplay clips. I've seen cutscenes and all of this, and I would say, yeah, from what I've seen, he seems to be the most likeable guy. Now, let's talk about the fact that the casting, I think, in my opinion, is good. And what's the good thing about it? Well, first of all, the appearance, alright? Yes, he's Asian. I'm not saying all Asians look the same, but I think he does look pretty similar to the character. You can see he's got the same sort of like facial features, especially like the chin. He's got the same sort of like pointed chin. So yeah, it's got like a strong jawline. So I think it's a pretty good casting, and I do like the fact that they've kept the race. I hate how woke The Last of Us is. Look how they've just completely whitewashed pretty much every character. The only character who wasn't changed, there's two, yeah, unless you were gay, then you got to keep being white, but the only other character that stayed white was, of course, the cannibal guy that liked underage kids, and of course, they actually made him whiter in the TV series than he was in the game. In the game, you know, he was like more scruffy, he kind of like had a little bit of a darker skin type going on, but in the TV series, they change him and they make him like really, really white, like pasty white, with short hair and fair coloured and blue eyes, and they were just like really wanting to push home the fact here that if you're white, you're a bad guy. You look at Joel, you look at Tommy, both white in the game, Hispanic in the TV series. You look at Joel's daughter, white in the game, blonde hair, blue eyes, black in the TV series. Joel's wife in the game, white. Joel's wife in the TV series, black. Tommy's wife in the game was white, blonde hair. Tommy's wife in the game, black. They completely just whitewashed everybody just to be woke. And what's the fucking point? And people will say, yeah, but Ellie stayed white. But let's be honest, just look at Ellie. She's played by Bella Ramsey, who, I mean, I'm not going to make fun of her appearance, okay, but she identifies as like non-binary. We don't even know what she is, okay? She's part of the LGBT community, and in that case, you're allowed to be white. You'll get Tess. She's a strong woman. She's allowed to be white. But you look at all the strong male characters in the game, they had to get changed. And yeah, they were changed. Bill, he was allowed to stay white, but like I said, he was gay, so he was allowed to stay white. But at least they've not changed the race of young Mazino, but I get the race of Jesse, sorry. But I guarantee you, if Jesse was white in the game, then he wouldn't have been a white character. They'd have probably just made him black. It's very fucking annoying here. I just don't like how they change the races of characters just to try and be woke. It's like, if the character in the game is black, let him be black in the TV series. If he's white, Let him be white. If he's Asian, let him be fucking Asian, and at least they've done that here. So I like the casting of Jesse. I think it looks a lot like him. Can the guy act? I don't know, but he's getting a lot of positive reviews, getting a lot of positive praise from his role in Beef, and that series seems to be good. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good addition, and we're beginning to see the cast now of Season 2 for The Last of Us. Will we watch on the channel? Yes, we'll do the first couple of episodes, no doubt about it. I don't know if we're going to finish it. Depends how bad it is. Season 1 was very woke. It was good, but very woke. Season 2 might not be as good quality-wise, and it's probably going to be even woker than what we've seen in the first season. And if that is the case, then we might not make it to the last of The Last of Us. So yeah, that's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Young Mazino has been casted as Jesse for Season 2. Till next time, peace.